Hello friends, I am Payal, your own study abroad expert. On the request of few students, we're going to make some more videos on visa process. So as you know, visa process is very important and it's quite a big challenge for a lot of people. If you work very hard to get your offer letter and collected all your financial documents, and if you do not prepare well for your visa interview, all your efforts go in vain. So in the previous video, we had discussed on all the tips that would be needed and that you should take care of to crack the visa interview. In this video, we're going to talk about some sample questions which are very important and which you should prepare yourself with while you're going for your visa interview. So we're going to have two videos on this, and so you should listen to this video till the end and you would get a lot of questions that you could prepare for, and most of them are repeated. So if you have your answers well, there's no way that you cannot crack the interview. Now, before we go ahead, let's talk a bit about what kind of visas are offered by USA. So as you know that there are two types of visas, immigrant visas and non-immigrant visas. And most of the applications which are filed are for temporary stay. So we're talking about the non-immigrant visas here. So you know that visa is basically a stamp in your passport, and the validity of the visa depends on the visa admission officer who is issuing the visa, and based on your profile, your duration could vary from 6 months to maximum 10 years. So what are the different types of visas that you would get? So if you have friends and family in USA and you're planning to go to USA for vacations or holidays, you would apply for the tourist visa, which is B2 visa. So if you're planning to go to USA for a business purpose, you have business meetings, you have conferences, you would apply for B1 visa. And if your purpose is education, you want to go to USA as a student, you're going to study your course, your favorite course in your dream university, you would apply for F1 visa. And in this video, when we're going to talk about the sample questions, we're going to talk about the sample questions which are going to be asked while you're applying for your study visa. Then you have other visas as well. You could apply for a dependent visa in USA, you could apply for work visa, or you could apply for transit visa. So, depending on what is your purpose, you're going to apply for the visa in the country. Now, let's talk about the sample questions that could be asked in the visa interview while you're applying for your study visa. So you have to be very careful what you answer, because those few minutes of interview is going to create an impression on the examiner on what your intention of study is, and that is going to decide your fate, whether you're going to be issued the visa or not. And we do not want a rejection on a passport at all, because that's going to be a hurdle in your study abroad dreams. So remember, the intent of the interviewer during the whole process is to understand two things. Number one, what is your purpose of going to USA, and whether you are going to settle there or you're going to come back. So while you answer all your questions, you have to keep focusing on that you're going there to study your favorite course, and the quality of education is good, and that's why you're going there, but you would definitely come back to your home country. Do not sound as a potential immigrant. That would hamper your chances of success. And the second important point that he's trying to judge through this entire interview process is whether you have the funds to study there. So you have to have all your answers on your income of your sponsors. You have to have all your financial documents in place. And if you take care of these two things, definitely you'll be able to get your visa. Now, the first important question that he would ask you is, why do you want to go to the particular university that you've chosen? Why that university in particular? Now, while you're answering the question, you have to make sure that you prepared well about the university that you're going to. You should pen down the entire details about the university, when it was founded. You should study about the research facilities, the infrastructure of the university, the faculty profiles, and what are the main reasons why you want to choose this university. So a lot of students would probably unknowingly say that they did not get admits from other university and that's why they chose this one. So that's not a good answer. That is not a convincing answer. So you should, talk about the world ranking and the alumni profile of this university, and you should show a lot of excitement that you're happy to go into this university, and this was one of the choices that you had always kept in your mind, do not show that this was the only option that you got, and you did not have option to get into any other university. In that case, he might think that your purpose of going to USA is to enter the country and not studying this course in particular, which is not what we want. So therefore, show a lot of excitement of going to this university. You should make your notes on everything, on, as I said, the word ranking, alumni profile, faculty profile, research facility, everything, so that the interviewer is convinced that this is one place that you've always wanted to be in. Now, the second important question that he would ask is that did you apply to other universities? How many admits or rejections did you get? So be honest enough. If you've got few rejections and you got few admits, you can probably honestly mention that. And you should articulate your answer. You should say that on the basis of my course preference, I had applied in 4 universities, and out of which this university where I have got into was among the top choices. I'm really happy to get my admit here. I'm really looking forward to study in this university. So the next important question is, where did you complete your bachelor's? So read a bit about the university or the college that you have done your bachelor's in, if you're going for a master's course, so that you can talk about all good things about your university. And you can, if your college is well recognized in your country, just talk about it. If you have some good faculties, good facilities, just talk about it. That will definitely give a good impression to the examiner. The most important question that he would want to know about is, who is sponsoring you? And that's my 4th important question that he would ask you: who is sponsoring you? So if you're getting some scholarship, you should mention that. But in case you're not able to get the scholarship and you have to manage your funds, then talk about the sponsors. If your parents, your father or mother are sponsoring you, so then you should talk about them. And you should have all your financial documents in place with you. You should carry them with you, which is very important, which I've already mentioned before. So there are many more questions that would be asked, and we cannot cover the all the questions in this video. So look forward to our next video, where we're going to talk about some very important tips on how you should answer the question to crack your visa interview. So stay tuned in with us, subscribe to our channel, like, comment and share. And as some of you are commenting on making videos on different topics, and we are doing that, we would look forward to any more suggestions from you. And if you have any comments, please drop in the comment section. We want to be a part of your success and journey, and we look forward to stay with you to fulfill all your study abroad dreams. So don't forget, subscribe to us today. Thank you.